Alright, so now we're going to solve system of equations using elimination. So, in order to use elimination, both of your equations, or all three or all four, however many you're dealing with, have to be in standard form. So if you forgot what standard form was, we'll make a little note. AX plus BY equals C. So on the left side of your equal sign, you need your X and your Y, and on the right side, you need your constant. So right now, if you look at our equations, this one's fine. It goes X and then Y equals our constant. But this one is messed up. Our X is on our left side of our equal sign, but we have to get this Y over there in order to use elimination. So I'm going to bring this guy down and change him. So I need to get this Y on the left side of the equal sign. So if I want to move it to the other side, all I have to do is get rid of it on one side, move it to the other, and if you look up here, I want to write my X first and then my Y. So I'm going to write the 3 first, plus my 2Y equals 19. Now it's in standard form. So now I'm going to rewrite my equation so that it works. Alright, so now we're ready. So elimination, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to eliminate one of the variables. But to eliminate one of the variables, you need opposites. So by looking at this, you have a couple options. You want either your x's to cancel out or your y's to cancel out. So let's choose one. So I'm going to pick my x's. In order for my x's to cancel out, right now if we combined these, that 3x and this 1x would make a 4x. Well, that's not getting rid of it. I want it to zero out. So if I have a 3x, the only thing that will get rid of a 3x is a negative 3x. So I need to make this guy a negative 3x. And the only way to make this x a negative 3 is to multiply it by negative 3. But the rule is, just like in algebra, what you do to one guy, you have to do to all of them. So if I'm going to multiply the x by a negative 3, then I also have to multiply the y by the negative 3 and the 8 by the negative 3. So I'm going to bring this first guy down, just like he is, and then I'm going to write my new equation. So negative 3 times x is negative 3x plus negative 3 times y is negative 3y equals negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. Now, when we draw our line, something will eliminate. Our x's will go away because negative 3x and positive 3x cancels out and is 0. So now, you line them all up, and 2y and a negative 3y is negative 1y, and then 19 and negative 24 is going to be negative 5. Now you have to solve for y completely, so since it says negative y, that's just like there being a negative 1y. So to get rid of it, you have to divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1, and you get y equals 5. Now just like substitution, once you get one guy, it's really easy to solve for the other. All you got to do is grab one of these equations that you're using. It doesn't matter which one. I always choose the easiest one, which is this guy. Pull him over here and plug in a 5 every time you see the y. So I plug in my 5 for the y, so I have x plus 5 equals 8, and now I can solve for x. So I need to get the x alone, so I minus a 5, minus a 5, and I get x equals 3. Now, I have my solution, so I need to write it as a coordinate. Your x goes first, and then your y. So you have one solution. Your lines obviously crossed.